To claim House Rent Allowance HRA and avail the associated exemption in Indian income tax, you need to follow these steps. Understand the eligibility criteria. You should be a salaried individual receiving HRA as a part of your salary package. You must be living in rented accommodation for which you are paying rent. Submit rent receipts. Obtain rent receipts and a rental agreement from your landlord. Make sure they contain details such as the amount of rent paid, the duration for which it is paid, the landlord's name, PAN number, and other relevant details. Calculate HRA exemption. The HRA exemption is the minimum of the following three amounts. Actual HRA received from your employer. Check pay slip. 50% of your basic salary if you live in a metro city, or 40% of your basic salary if you live in a non-metro city. Excess of rent paid over 10% of your salary. Submit rent agreement if required. Some companies may require you to submit a copy of your rent agreement as proof of your rental arrangement. File HRA details in Form 12BB. If your annual rent exceeds Rs 1 lakh, you need to submit Form 12BB to your employer along with the rent receipts. This form provides details of your house rent, landlord's name, and PAN if available. Claiming exemption in income tax return. When filing your income tax return, report the HRA exemption under the salary section. Provide details of your HRA, rent paid, and other relevant information. Keep documentation. Maintain copies of rent receipts, rent agreements, and any other supporting documents. PAN of landlord. If the annual rent exceeds Rs 1 lakh, provide the PAN of your landlord. If your landlord does not have a PAN, you may need to submit a declaration to this effect. Remember that it is crucial to adhere to the guidelines provided by your employer and the income tax department. Non-compliance may lead to rejection of HRA claims and could result in penalties. If you have specific queries or doubts, consult with Complete Accounting Solutions CAS or seek guidance from your company's HR department. Tax laws are subject to change, so it's essential to stay updated with the latest regulations. This video is prepared by Complete Accounting Solutions for education purposes. For more, contact CAS at tan.in.